For NIP, and it's really funny how they're getting all these monster walkouts, but another 5v4 here for Big.
Starting to play around with a bit of an aggressive tempo. Two guys close long.
Yeah.
Rez could have his hands full, or I was gonna say, or they line up, but Searson smacking him with the MP9.
Oh, they're gonna let him leave too.
Yep. Double man advantage here for Big. Definitely looking like they can string some rounds together and make something of this CT half. But.
And man, they actually, so that round came so close, they're like forced onto these MP9s. So it was an opportunity here for Ninjas to screw their money over, but Searson, oh, he sneaks into a tricky position. Is it going to be, it'll be cleared, but it doesn't matter, man. Instant headshot or two as he takes that player out, and he's going to make it a multi. What a sequence here from...
Just going to respect it. They're surely not going to be slowed down. Yeah, a little bit of a flash there, but I'm actually kind of excited that tabseN didn't throw that smoke, because I bet if he did, they would have gone anyway. So that would have just been a wasted smoke, and they would have come right through. So now at least they can try and use it for the afterplan. Oh, nade right on top of the device. I actually thought there were a few more people there that could have caught it, but still pretty good. Bomb goes down, and it's a 5-on-5 for the retake. I'm going to stand by it. I think tabseN made the right move. Now he can use that smoke and try and create like a little bit of space for them to get into the bomb side. Let's see if that's going to be successful or not. Bomb is already ticking away, and there's no kit in play in this round, so they have to go lightning fast to get in here, and they will. Keto, big kills coming through, and now they've got the space, but that smoke, is it going to help or not? They're up, they're just body bagging it, trying to get away. They're still defusing, a lot of time left, and they're not going to get it through. They needed that kit. It's going to be instead Dupree with an ace to shut it down, and he's just crying, laughing. Oh, man.
It's been more common in defaults to like try to use mid as much as possible for that rotation. Okay, but before we talk more about that, we've got Searson to pick up Rez on the A site, and he's looking to make it a double as well, and the patience will pay off. Can it be three? It can, in the head of Hampus. That's the A site cracked, honestly, like an egg, so easily, just at the hands of Searson alone. And how many rounds so far has it been that one player has won the entire round for Big?
This is a horrifying form from Big. And I mean that in the very best of ways. Unless you're cheering for the Ninjas. I mean, this is already a... Ooh, they've got the bomb kind of wrapped as well, with Big throwing bodies up onto the A site. A deep corner position from tabseN doesn't deliver, but that's the kill they definitely need. Santeres moves in, grabs an AK.
And the bomb's alone, and they put so much pressure that he knows he could just push up.
Oh, and he gets a really swift headshot, turns back for it. Santeres with another, and it's all on Popsky. Santeres, 4 kills, and Big is on the board.
The Terminator. That was so insane how clinical he came through in the bathrooms. Actually understood exactly where they all were and how to fight them. Very awkward round with what happened at long at first here. So I guess we can relive this for a second. This is beautiful. I mean, he even runs away, makes them come forward, has them drop their guard.
As the spray continues, he nearly got that double. And finally, they bring down Searson. It only took almost the entire half to get that done. And now, Tizian, 20 seconds here. So they have to get a bomb plan. He can actually slow play this and just force them to come. Doesn't have to move around quite so much. Yeah, maybe check the back, but Magisk is the one that has to get out, and he's very low on health. 12 seconds. If he dies in that corner, it is an absolute disaster. Trying to get that bomb plant down inside of the smoke. Oh, can he get around the corner? He wins the round. Tizian escapes, just snipes him, executes him inside of the smoke, and it is an 8-7 finish at the end in favor of Big. What a fantastic and absolute spectacular way to end the half. That no one is flanking. They'll know what the rest of that retake is coming from, and they don't have to worry about anything else. They can put all of their focus into this. Magisk sneaking up near the corner, flashed in though, not just waiting for it, and it took a long time, and it's Dupree instead, continuing a third headshot. Oh no! Shutting down Keto right behind, a quad kill, and the defuse is in. That's gonna be Device stealing the ace at the end, but Dupree, he wanted to win that round, and so he did.
There's the start, and it couldn't have played out more perfectly, Anders, with the narrative we were building going into this. Big with the tactic. They put a nade onto Xyp9x at the beginning on ramp. They hunt him down with another nade at the end. They predict it. It's all part of the plan. Each step along the way, they get the bomb plant. Then they just have to hit the headshots. Guess who's got the headshots? Guess who's got the fire?
Away from the Ninjas. Tomfoolery to get themselves onto this B site. It's going to be a 12th round unless Ninjas retake at a man disadvantage. And that incendiary that comes over to hit construction
Love that.
cuts them off, and it delays just long enough for Searson to peek as they turn. They're like, oh, we can go, and instead they're gone.
Fight him.
Searson, Deagle out, op ahead, challenging around it, and he just rails them. 12 T rounds
This is
to
fun.
1.
It's fun to watch. Okay, everyone picked Astralis, and then there was me, who picked NIP. But it's still fun to watch. This is some good stuff.
Big have found themselves in a potentially winnable scenario here. Searson, maybe messing that up a bit, but Sip is low on health. He's one bullet away. He's going to go straight for the defuse. 2 seconds left. Searson, and he gets it. 14 rounds on Big, and it had to be Searson to take it away at the end. What a ridiculous game this is.
What a round from Dupree. This is agony that they don't win it. After that, after everything lining it up and he plays it perfectly, we still do not get the clutch. 0.2 seconds, I think, left on the clock there for the defuse.
Yeah.
Doesn't get any closer.
Held by Knock.
Yeah, this is all about Knock. They know Hampus is there. They're waiting to find out if there's someone else that they can see.
Ooh, dink.
Yeah, he doesn't get the damage off. And they kill Hampus. Now they're looking for the rotator, and Knock will get another.
Oh, Tizian.
Fire, that's beautiful. And the clutch, that's nasty. That's revenge.
As much HP as he had
composure.
enemies to take down, man. 3 health at the end of that clutch. This is all Tizian. Getting the frag versus Rez. Clean execution onto Hampus after he had gotten by Knock's scout. Sees the shadow. That duel right there. Very nicely done by Tizian to take back momentum after losing to the force of Nip.
That's so
Just jump through middle.
That HG, though. Dude. And continues to dominate. He has still got 100% win rate on his opening duels. So Searson's not missing on Inferno. He is definitely coming to his own here.
100%. That's acceptable. That's really good. I don't know if you go above 100. What if you shoot like 2 for 1? Does it count?
Does it count as like 150? Is that it?
Who knows?
Just getting in there.
But Searson is what a refreshing return here. He is 16-6, and that's in spite of the fact that Big spent the majority of this half so far losing. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, you got to give it to him. Once he got that op in his hands, it was just him running away with it. 13 op kills so far this half. He is just looking fantastic.
Back into their own side of Monster.
It's another who would you rather be situation with a bomb back and spawn. I mean, Searson's got such a strong line here.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to move. It's his teammates that have to do all the work. And they can't come up from short and surprise him either. Oh, look at the flash! ZTR has him full blinded, now taps in on the cross, low HP. He gets the first, and ZTR is the one who's low, who dodged the bullets miraculously on the last round. There's no time to rocket back to A, and Tabson knows this.
Yep. Tabson's just going to sit inside of the sights. Whoever hits the first bullet, and Tabson on high alert. ZTR walks around unprepared with a smoke in his hand. And we would give them vision onto Plopsky, perhaps. But first, they're going to take down the man in water. Smoke grenade goes to block off short. It's an even 2v2, health considered. And Plopsky, well, now he's down. So here we have it, Big working. Despite that man disadvantage, ZTR, let's see your clutch. He's going to get himself back behind the sandbag, sprays onto the bomb diffuser. Tabson's going to try his hand,
no bullets.
down to 2 seconds. Deagle's out, ZTR's got it, and the Ninjas are on fire.
That's nice from ZTR. What a clutch played by him. Perfect lineup through the smoke. How many times do you see someone line that up, not hit the bullets? That is so nice, and they're doing a good.
Very tricky no matter what, so we'll see if Astralis are up for it. If they lose it, it'll be all the rifles, they won't have the money, and Big will just be off flying yet again. Device with a shot on Santaris, and Glaive, he's going to tap the bomb, but again, 10-second defuse. That's not really going to do much for them at the moment. Nice shot, but Tizian is still down there, and that bomb is not being defused yet. They're trying, they picked up a kit. It's still happening, 2 seconds, but Tizian winning the 1 versus 2 at the end. They finally found the kit, but it was way too late.
And the big clutch here from Tizian, who has been struggling individually with these clutch rounds.
Yeah.
This time he comes through for Big.
That's a job well done.
Oh, running out of bullets. That looked so good for Glaive.
It did, and if Glaive gets that, that's it. They just win the round out.
Half number 1. But can they actually close?
Well, they've got 3 guys challenging middle. And Searson's gonna get overwhelmed. He's got a teammate though, and that's Tizian picking up the pieces. 3 USP headshots in mid, and Plopsky, the star for the Ninjas in the first half.
Now opening up this bomb site, but because Glaive stayed alive, just showing himself, they couldn't rotate from that A ramp. They had to stay there, otherwise they would have known. Now device goes down, but the tree is here. Oh, Tabson, lightning quick with that flick, and now Meg is fighting out in the open. Tabson, real close to death. Glaive, oh, there's a smoke there. I was gonna say he has a Molotov. Is it gonna be in time? That's a quick shot again, and Tabson will save the day, even though he's far away. I even wonder if it looked like that smoke even was going to be like a little bit off, like he almost threw it too far. But there will be 10 rounds on the big side.
It is truly remarkable, actually, going through some of these stats after the first half, how Big are managing to come back in this. It seems like the majority of the time, well, the majority, out of 10 rounds, they had lost the first duel, Anders, and they were still fighting, winning rounds down a man.
Yeah, it's a crazy first half for just a number of reasons, right?
Will the Ninjas answer back? I don't want to watch another 16-2.
I do. I'm down.
16-2?
It'd be an interesting thing to talk about, honestly, but... Okay, but Plopsky, this is another storyline, right? It is. Oh, he was so... Oh, my God, he's insane.
Yes,
He actually tweeted out... No.